Good morning, students. I hope you are all safe at homes. In last class, we revised the monthly test portion. Today, we are going to revise the final revision. That is the final revision for your monthly test, because tomorrow you are having your monthly test. Okay. Now we are going to see about the portion for your monthly September monthly test 2.4 as well as 2.3 and third chapter. This is the portion for you. So now we revise the exercise 2.3. Okay, so the first sum is related to e power x log a plus e power a log a minus e power n log x. Okay, so this is the questions. This type of questions is asked in 3 marks, sometimes in 2 marks. Okay, so e power log a to a power, that is x log a, is changed into e power log a power x. Likewise, e power a log a is changed into e power log a power a minus e power n log x is changed into e power log x power n. Okay, so e and log is cancelled. Okay, so this is the logic. E and log is cancelled. So after cancelling e and log, we are getting a power x plus a power a minus x power n. Okay, so now I am integrating these things. That is integration of e power x log a plus e power a log a minus e power n log x dx equal to integration of ax dx plus integration of a power a dx minus integration of x power n dx plus c. Okay, now a power x is integrated, we are getting a power x by log a. A power a is a constant, so for dx we are writing x. Dx is integrated, we are getting x minus x power n. Integration of x power n is nothing but x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. So this is the answer for you. First you change this into power form. After you delete the log, that is cancel the log and e, then apply the integration formulas and arrive your answer. Okay, this is the 3 procedure you have to follow while doing this type of sums. Okay, now we are going to the next sum. A power x minus e power x log b divided by e power log a e power x log a bx. Okay, so in this sum, now also we are applying the same method. So a power x minus e power log b power x, that is x is going to power of log b. Okay, then e and log is cancelled, we are getting a power x minus b power x. Likewise in denominator also, e power x log a bx becomes e power log a power x into bx. Then e and log is cancelled, we are getting a power x and b power x. Okay, now a power x, I am separating this, separating the elements a power x and b power x like this. A power x divided by a power x bx minus b power x divided by a power x bx. After cancelling, we are getting 1 by b power x minus 1 by a power x. This is nothing but b power minus x minus a power minus x. So integration of a power x minus e power x log b divided by e power x log a b power x dx equal to integration of b power minus x dx minus a power minus x dx plus c. So b power minus x is integrated, we are getting b power minus x divided by log b minus log b, then minus a power minus x integrated, we are getting a power minus x divided by minus log a plus c. Okay, so we are applying the formula a power minus x dx equal to minus 1 by log a power minus x. Okay, this is the formula we are applying for both the integration b power minus x as well as a power minus x. So we are getting the answer 1 by a power x log a minus 1 by b square log b plus c. Okay, here b power minus x becomes denominator becomes plus. Okay, b power x log b. Likewise a power minus x, minus of minus, it becomes plus. Therefore a power minus x become 1 by a power x log a. Okay, now we are going to the next model. So remaining sums are the same model. We are going to the next exercise now. integrate the following with respect to x. So in this exercise, if you know the formula for sin x, integration of sin x, integration of cos x, integration of secant square x as well as integration of cosecant square x, then it is easy for you to arrive the answer. Okay. Now, integration of 2 cos x. Cos x is integrated, we are getting sin x. Whereas sin x is integrated, we are getting minus cos x. Okay. So this is the formula before the exercise. All the formulas are given. That is a 2.4 in example sum. Before the example sums, you are having this type of formulas. So memorize the formula well. It is very easy to understand as well as for memorizing part. So cos x is integrated, you are getting sin x. Whereas sin x is integrated, you are getting minus cos x. That is the only logic. Likewise, secant square x is integrated, we are getting tan x. Whereas cosecant square is integrated, we are getting minus cot x. Okay. Now I applying these formulas here in order to arrive the answer for this sum. 2 into integration of cos x, we are getting 2 sin x, minus 3 into integration of sin x, we are getting sin x is integrated, we are getting minus cos x. Already minus 3 is there, minus into minus it becomes plus. So plus 3 cos x plus integration of secant square x become tan x. Therefore 4 tan x minus 5 cosecant square x. Integration of cosecant square x, we are getting minus cot x. Here minus already is there. Minus 5 into minus cot x, we are getting plus 5 cot x plus c. Okay. So this is the way you have to arrive the answer. If you know the formulas of trigonometry formulas for integration, it is very easy to arrive the answer. Okay. Now next one, integration of secant cube x. Listen here, before integrating, we are go to the formulas. That is sin 3x. Already we have studied about these things in your 11th itself. So sin 3x equal to 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Okay. So from this formula I am arriving the formula sin cube x equal to 3 sin x minus sin 3x divided by 4. No need to write the 3 sin 3x. That is the first we know that sin 3x equal to 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. You may write the formula just by writing sin cube x equal to 3 sin x minus sin 3x by 4. It is easy for you to understand purpose also. Now integrate this. Integration of sin cube x dx equal to integration of 3 sin x minus sin 3x divided by 4 dx. Here 3 and 4 are taken as common. So 3 by 4 sin x, integrating sin x, we are getting minus cos x. Likewise minus 1 by 4 sin 3x, we are getting cos x by minus 3. Okay. Now minus and minus is cancelled. We are getting minus 3 by 4 cos x plus 1 by 4 cos 3x divided by 3 plus c. Okay. Using sin ax, we are writing minus 1 by a cos ax here. So this is a formula. Okay, equal to minus 3 by 4 cos x plus 4 3s are 12, minus become plus 1 by 12 cos 3x plus c. Okay. Now we are going to the next chapter, third chapter, because for your revision I am revising the important things. That is each type I am revising only one questions in each type. Okay. So now we are going to see about the exercise 3.1, which is third chapter. For your monthly exam, you are having second chapter 2.3 as well as 2.4 and also the third chapters. Now we are revising the third chapter, first sum. Using integration, find the area of the region bounded by the line 2y plus x equal to 8. The x-axis and the line x equal to 2 and x equal to 4. Now first draw the diagram, whatever it may be. So if you draw the diagram, it is easy for to understand the sum. Okay. Here the limits are x equal to 2 and x equal to 4. Okay. Then it is said that it is on x-axis. Therefore required area equal to integration of a to b y dx. X-axis means we are writing it as y dx. So arrive question y equal to, that is 2y plus x equal to 8 means y equal to 8 minus x divided by 2, because we are applying the formula y dx. So write the questions in the form of y equal to. Okay, then put x equal to 0, you are getting the y value. Likewise, if you put y equal to 0, you are getting the x value. Using these 2 points, draw the diagram. You are getting this diagram like this. Okay, now find the area 2 to 4, that is integration of 2 to 4, 8 minus x by 2 dx. So if you integrate it, you are getting 8x minus x square by 2. So after integration, you have to substitute the upper limit, that is upper limit here is 4, then lower limit. Okay, first substitute the upper limit. 1 by 2 into 8 4s are 32 minus 4 square means it is 16. 16 by 2 we are getting 8 minus 8 into 2, that is lower limit is 2. So substituting this in this x, we are getting 8 into 2 16. Then 2 square become 4, 4 by 2 become 2. Okay, we are getting the answer 5 square unit. Okay, now the next sum also like that only. Find the area bounded by the line y equal to 2x minus 4 equal to 0 and y equal to 1 and y equal to 3. Here it is y-axis. Y-axis means you have to change the question in the form of x equal to. Okay, so y minus 2x minus 4 equal to 0 means you write x equal to y minus 4 by 2 and substitute the value x equal to 0 in order to find the point y, as well as y equal to 0 in order to find the point x. Then find the area in between the limits 1 to 3. Okay, so you are getting the answer 2 square unit. Now the next model, you are going to see the next model. So using integration, find the area of the region bounded by the line. Here the 2 points are given, so you have to find nearly 2 area. After that you add it. Okay, the next sum is like this. The marginal cost of a product is given by dc by dx equal to 100 minus 10x plus 0.1 x square. When x is the output, obtain total and the average cost function of the firm under the assumption that is fixed cost is 500. Listen, here marginal cost is given. It is given as 100 minus 10x plus 0.1 x square. If you integrate this marginal cost, you are getting the C, that is the cost. So first part is find the cost by way of integrating this marginal cost. So in C equal to integration of mc dx plus k. K is nothing but C, that is the constant here. Then 100 minus 10x plus 0.1 x square is integrated, we are getting 100 is integrated, we are getting 100x. 10x is integrated, we are getting 10x square by 2. If you cancel it, you are getting minus 5x square. Plus 0.1 x square is integrated, we are getting x cube by 3. Okay, plus k. So here it is given that k is nothing but the fixed cost, it is 500. Substitute that 500. We are getting the value 100x minus 5x square plus 0.1 x cube by 3 plus 500. The question here asked is find the average cost as well as total cost. So total cost is nothing but it is 100x minus 5x square plus 0.1 x cube by 3 plus 500. Whereas average cost is nothing but C by x. If you divide the cost by x, you are getting the average cost. So 100x by x, we are getting 100 minus 5x square by x, we are getting minus 5x plus 0.x cube by 3 divided by x, we are getting x square by 30 plus 500 by x. Okay, so this is the way you find the average cost as well as total cost if marginal cost is given. Then the marginal cost function MC is equal to 300 x power 2 by 5 and fixed cost is 0. Find out the total cost and average cost function. Here also MC is given. If you integrate this, you are getting the cost. Then the fixed cost is 0 means put k equal to 0. You are getting the total cost. If you divide it by x, you are getting the average cost. The same model. Okay. Now we are going to see the next model sums. The marginal revenue in 1000 rupees functions for a particular comma t is 5 plus 3 e power 0.03x, where x denote the number of units sold. Determine the total from the sale of 100 units. Listen here, don't revise this sum only, okay? Revise all the sums. I'm giving some only few sums only, okay? So your question paper is comes apart from this sum also, okay? So revise the portion fully in order to score full marks, okay? Then marginal revenue equal to r dash of x equal to 5 plus 3 e power minus 0.03x. Then total revenue we are finding by way of integrating it. After integration you are getting 600 minus 100 e power minus 3, it is given as 0.05, we are getting 595. So total revenue equal to 595 into 1000 units. That is, here it is 100 said that, but here they put it as 1000, printing mistake it is. So if you multiply by 1000 we are getting 5,95,000, okay? So the next sum, the marginal functions, marginal revenue also given, find the demand function. You may integrate it in order to find the demand function, okay? Then after finding p, you may divide it by r, you are getting the value of p, okay? This is the way you are going to see the sum, okay? Now we revised nearly few sums in order to write your September monthly exam well. So revise it fully, not only these sums, revise all the sums in your third chapter as well as 2.3 as and 2.4, and 1 marks you may study only third chapter. It is enough to study the 1 marks in third chapter only. So study well, practice well, do the sums again and again in order to score more marks in your monthly test. Thank you students, all the best.